James. Fine. Right, you can read now, James. Thank you for navigating this video.
Just let me know when I'll start.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, start now.
Uh, okay, cool. So I'll be reading chapter 17 summary. PostgreSQL workflow for GIS analysis covering full and table-specific backups using PGDump, dropping and restoring the database with PG restore, and generating a readable SQL dump that walks through metadata, extensions, schema, data, and index in orders. So now I hand it over to Capello to explain the chapter 17 exercises.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're dealing with here. So thank you, James, for going over that for me. So I'll just be going over to like SQL, chapter 17. So let's rock and roll. So obviously, I used Claude for my comments, and the rest was via, the book and me. So that was my manual effort. So for the comments, I just used Claude. So as you can see, we've got PostgreSQL backup and restore script, PowerShell compatible. So before, it was just CMD compatible, but because, I had a problem with that, because I used my freaking like PowerShell first, you know, I got set to PostgreSQL, written path and credentials here. You know what I mean? Right, so they are set to PSQL bin path, and then your credentials here, So yeah, PostgreSQL backup and restore script, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So PG bin equals program files PostgreSQL 18 bin. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're dealing with here, man. So yeah. So these are pretty much like this is the bin pattern credentials here, and then avoid password prompts, PowerShell syntax. So step one, create a full. So this is pretty much you run this to avoid password prompts. Step one, create a full database backup. So custom formatting, then FC custom compressed format best for PG restore. So this is a backup to restore like everything. So this creates a full database backup. And then this here is for like restore. Yeah. Oh, so I'm just waiting for that. Come on, just back up already. Just back up already. Yeah, come on. So as you can see, my thing got backed up. it got backed up, as you can see. Password, I know it's gonna take a long time, but just to make sure. So as you can see, my thing got backed up. And I was just checking like the full length of like, the backup file exists. So verify the backup file exists and check its size. So that's what it does. So that's what happens here, man. So let's check the size of the database in PostgreSQL. So run this inside psql, not in PowerShell. So yeah, what this does is check the size of the database in PostgreSQL. Run this inside psql, not in PowerShell. S- So as you can see, it's 17 megabytes and it's one row. As you can see here, so the backup only a specific table. So we're only gonna back up farmers markets backup dump. So T farmers markets only dumps this table. So dump is pretty much what you use to like back up a specific table or specific thing. As dump is pretty much like backing up a table or a database. And then drop the database. Destructive ensure backup exists. So this one's destructive. This one destroys the actual one, right? The actual one that we have here. So this ensures the backup exists. So you must make sure the backup exists because once you drop the database won't be there anymore. So run this in PSQL, not in PowerShell. So drop database. Yo, yo. Oh, it's open, man. Ah, can I drop the currently open database? So yeah, it says cannot drop the currently open database. So this database is open, man. as you can see. Right, okay. And then this recreates the database automatically. So this restores full database from backup. Yeah, so obviously because it was open already, I couldn't like fully execute, how to restore it, because it was open already. Then restore only a specific table. Oh my goodness, man. Yo. So this one is currently open. Okay, so I need to drop this stuff, man. Yeah, I nearly dropped it. Yeah, nearly. So I see what the problem was. I started from like, that database. I connected that database. That's my problem. So let me rerun this. So verify the backup file exists. Right, so it exists already. Okay, there it is. Okay, okay, all right. So 17. So yeah, that's the size of it, 17. Then backup only a specific file. Went over that already. Okay, so this one's just drop database GI. This analysis, let me drop it. So this is a moment of truth. Oh, there's another session using it, man. And obviously, what this would have done was this restores the full database from backup. So what this does here is this creates a human readable plain text SQL backup. Produces an SQL file useful for reviewing or version control. Backup with automatic drop statements before restore. So this one, restore, then restore with verbose output. So yeah, so then restore the voice output. So yeah, the last pieces of it. So this is pretty much what I've been dealing with here. So the last fragmented piece, the last pieces, supposed to drop the database, then restore them using the dump, right? Restore them using the dump statements, so on and so forth, this, that, store them. But due to the fact that, yeah, I remember using this class back in the day, but due to, a session using my database, for some reason, man, I couldn't use it. So yeah, sorry about that. As a perfectionist when it comes to this thing, man, it's actually frustrated me. Yeah, I can throw a little tantrum over this. You know what I mean? But yeah, so next time, take care of place, and yeah, I'll see you, man. Yeah.